Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Before this video start, go and check out What If Naruto Went Dark part 25. I just did that. But I'm gonna give you a new episode of What If Naruto was taken by the Raikage, part 17. There will be part 32 for What If Naruto's mother or grandson tomorrow, so don't worry about that guys. So if you're new, just take 5 seconds out of your time and click that subscribe button guys. We almost reached to the 5,000 subscribe goal guys. Just click that subscribe button, comment down below and get this one over 300 likes and you'll be getting the next part as soon as possible. And share it to all of your friends on your social media platform. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Play the intro. If you're new, switch across and check out the playlist. The last time we left off, Naruto met Jiraiya and talked to Jiraiya and cooling down things with him, and the both of them become even closer. Jiraiya is now training Naruto to get stronger, and Jiraiya promised Naruto that he will give him the key to unlock the seal that placed the Nine Tails in him, so Naruto could use the full power of the Nine Tails, because now Naruto and the Nine Tails are already friends. So it was the first day of the Chunin match guys, and Naruto was in the ring with Rock Lee. As the proctor then said, "Ready, start." Naruto and Lee charged at each other. They met each other in the middle of the ring and started to bombard each other with devastating punches. Those two are close range ballers. They will be at this for a while. Shikamaru commented to Ino, "If we are lucky, they will tire each other out. I don't want to fight either of them at full power." Ino commented back at her teammate. The two continued to bombard each other with punches until Lee got the upper hand. He dodged one of Naruto's punches by ducking low and kicked Naruto straight up in the air. Naruto was sent flying and Lee appeared behind him. Dancing Leaf Shadow. It didn't work when the Uchiha tried it, and it wouldn't work now, Naruto said as he started to build up air in his stomach to deflect the attack as he did before. Once he was ready to blow, Lee disappeared from behind Naruto, shocking him. Naruto's technique was already ongoing as he exhaled and Lee was gone, so the effects he blowed a dramatic wind, sending himself down into the ground, but because Lee wasn't there, the effect only hurt him. "You think I wouldn't learn from the Uchiha," Lee said. "You did the same thing when the Uchiha did this style on you. By building up wind, you blast him behind you, but I've learned, so you cannot pull that move on me," said Lee with a confidence tone in his voice. Meanwhile in the stands, Sasuke was furious. He was sitting between Sakura and Kakashi. He was gritting his teeth and clenching his fists. "Damn it, that should be me down there," said Sasuke. "If it wasn't for that stupid perverted jutsu, I should be the one fighting Lee." Sakura slapped Sasuke in the back of the head. "Quit skulking, you're just always down. Just enjoy the fight, okay?" she scolded him. He then turned his attention to the fight. Kakashi looked down and said, "She's got him whipped now," he thought, because Sasuke was bluntly going along with everything that Sakura tell him to do. Back with the fight, Naruto regained back to his feet. "You tricked me good with that one, but it's gonna take a lot more on that to stop me." "I wouldn't have it any other way," Lee said with a smile. Shadow Clone Jutsu. 10 Naruto appeared around Lee. They all then rushed in at the same time, but Lee began to dispel the clones one by one. Naruto used the momentary distraction to begin to set up. First, he summoned two more shadow clones. One of them grabbed the real Naruto and started spinning him in a circle. After flinging the real Naruto, the other clone performed the Grand Gust Jutsu to put more force behind him. Naruto produced two chakra chains from his hands and began to spin, covering his whole body in chains. Naruto had turned his own body into a deadly projectile. When Lee has finally dispelled all of the clones and he noticed Naruto's late attack, it was too late for Lee to dodge. He did the only thing he could and opened the first gate. Using his new form strength, he delivered a punch that sent Naruto flying back into his clone's arms. Both of them were becoming exhausted. Lee may have stopped Naruto's attack, but his arm took a heavy damage in that exchange as well. Naruto was likewise feeling the effect of Lee's punch. Got to keep on the offensive, Naruto thought. Naruto's two clones rushed at Lee while the real one jumped for an aerial attack. Lee quickly dispelled the clones and jumped to meet Naruto in the air. They each went for a flying jump kick. As the two went in mid-air, they clashed into each other groins and the two fell down to the ground, holding their most vulnerable parts. As the both of them were in extreme pain. Ha ha ha! Kiba shouted with laughter. Those two kick each other in the nuts. They are dumbasses, Shikamaru said aloud. Everyone agreed with him. Don't laugh, said Hinata as she looked down at Naruto. Was I really worried about fighting one of these clowns? Ino commented. I don't get it. What is so bad about getting hit there? Gaara didn't get it. Gaara hasn't ever experienced real pain, physical pain anyway, so he wouldn't understand the pain of being hit in the groin. The two fighters struggled to get back to their feet. Naruto, this isn't looking good. I think you should use the summoning jutsu for some reinforcement. No, I like this battle, and this guy is strong. I'm not going to take the coward's way out and ask for help, Naruto said back to Kurama. Idiot human, to the hell with your pride, we have to win. We are the only one who can handle Shikaku. Or did you forget that we fight him next? Don't fool yourself into thinking that Karu has the slightest chance of beating Gaara with that beast Shikaku inside of him. Just shut the hell up, said Naruto. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Naruto summoned an army of clones that almost filled the entire arena. Again with this stupid jutsu, said Kurama. I said shut up, said Naruto. The army of clones rushed at Lee, who began to defend himself. After a whole 5 minutes of action, the army was destroyed. Lee was in the center, breathing heavily after fighting so much clones. If I use the gate, my body will be exhausted and I won't be able to fight the real one. I must conserve my strength, said Lee. I refuse to use Kurama or summoning chakra. If I cannot beat this guy with my own strength, then I don't want to win. You're a fool, Naruto. Don't cry to me when you lose this match, said Kurama. I won't be losing, I've got a plan. I wanted to say this for Gaara, but I guess I have to use it now. Naruto began to build up his chakra as his body was surrounded in an aura of chakra. At first his chakra was blue, but the more he began to build it up, it turned white and the aura around it became violent, as if it was a tornado. Oh, that technique, the Hokage said stunned. The kid actually did it. Killer B. He copies my brother technique. It's true what they say about Killer B. The man is a terrible rapper, the Kazekage thought as he was right beside B. As B was rapping about Naruto taking his brother technique. It's time to end this, Naruto said as Lee stood as he smiled. I have heard of the Raikage's special technique, but to actually fight someone with it is an honor. I must return the favor by honoring you with my full strength. Lee sat down and he revealed weighted training tools around his ankles. He tossed them aside as they created enormous craters in the ground that shocked everyone. Lee got into his fighting stance and the two of them disappeared in a flash. Their speed was unbelievable. Only some of the powerful shinobis in the stands could keep up with them. The two cats clashed repeatedly, with Lee getting the worst of it. Naruto's aura of wind chakra didn't just enhance his speed, but it protected his body. This is it. Naruto kicked Lee up in the air. Dancing leaf shadow, Naruto yelled as he began to cover Lee with chakra chains. Naruto slammed Lee into the ground head first and landed not too far away. He let his aura dissipate and fell to his knees exhausted. That was the best fight ever, Naruto said while trying to catch his breath. Lee was in the crater in the ground. I think that's enough. The winner of this match, Naruto Uzumaki, the proctor announced as Lee was totally unconscious in the crater. There was a warm applause and Naruto walked off irritated. They could have cheered better than that, he thought. What do you expect? This crowd is full of mostly Leaf ninjas and civilians. Remember, we are not from the Leaf, said Kurama as Naruto was walking up the stairs. He walked past Gaara as Gaara said with motionless voice, I am going to kill your friend. Gaara casually commented to Naruto as he walked by. Naruto turned to face Gaara as his eyes had the fox split between them as he clenched his fist, but he had to restrain himself so he wouldn't get kicked out of the Chunin exam or anything if he fight in the stands. As Karu walked past Naruto, she asked Naruto if he's okay, because the next match was Karu versus Gaara. Naruto held on to Karu's hand as he calmed down and said, Don't get killed out there, he whispered. Don't worry about me, if things get too hairy out there, I will forfeit, Karu said as she began to step down to go to the arena. Lee was in the infirmary. His team was all around him. As Tenten saw that he was waking up, she put her hand on his shoulder to see if he will need some console after his loss. It's ironic, isn't it? Lee said as he sat up. What do you mean? Neji questioned. I finally defeated you, Neji, only to lose to someone stronger than both of us. Lee began to smile and then stuck his thumb up. It only goes to show that we must double our effort to improve. Guy Sensei started to cry after hearing these words from Lee as he shouted Lee as the both of them embraced each other in a hug. Neji and Tenten left the room for the both of them to have their moment. Now do you understand why I do not like man? Tenten said as she and Neji walked back to their seats. Do me a favor and end my life if I ever become like those two, Neji said with complete seriousness. The two walked by the bathroom as two teenage girls came out. Tenten think that she noticed one of them, but she thought that it's just someone she met around town, so she quickly brushed it off. With the two teenage girls, I guess he has really improved, Shizune? I guess you're right, says Shizune. Hey Shizune, you want to make a bet on it that Naruto win all of this tournament? Lady Tsunade, I told you that no gambling once we're here. Be quiet, Shizune. What is the point of both of us transforming if you're just going to yell out my name like that? Meanwhile, the second match of the tournament was about to begin. Karu and Gaara was staring each other down as the proctor then said, Ready, begin. Karu immediately take out her sword and charged at Gaara. She began to slash wildly at him, but each time the sand from his skirt will block her attack. After getting tired of using her sword, she backed off and prepared ninjutsu. Fire style, flaming tongue jutsu. She spat a stream of fire onto her swords as she did in the preliminaries. She held out her sword and sent a concentrated fire blast towards Gaara. The sand formed around him and protected him from harm. Getting angry, Karu started to prepare another fire-style jutsu. Fire-style Flame Carpet Jutsu. She spat a stream of fire on the ground this time and it surrounded Gaara. With a wave of his hand, the sand simply covered and extinguished the flames. "Screw this," Karu said as she began to build up her chakra for one big jutsu. She was putting all of her hope on this one move. Meanwhile in the stands, this girl sure has a lot of fire jutsu. "Hey Kakashi sensei, do you know any of those jutsu?" She didn't get an answer. She looked up and saw both Kakashi sensei and Sasuke with their Sharingan active, focusing on Karu. "Did you say something, Sakura?" Kakashi asked while keeping his gaze fixed on Karu. "I should have figured these two will be hard at work at stealing these girl techniques." "Damn Sharingan," Sakura thought as she turned her attention back to the fight. Karu was flashing through her hand signs. The amount of chakra she was building up was visible in an aura around her. "Now, this will end you for sure. Fire style, Inferno, Rainbow Jutsu," Karu yelled. But guys, I'm gonna end this episode right here. Yeah guys, just remember to like, subscribe, comment down below and get one over 300 likes and you'll be getting next part as soon as possible. I hope you like this episode. And without further ado guys, bye.